This is the G30-660 on the Focus ST Best Turbo Selection Series. So the G30-660 comes in with a 61 AR and an 83 R option versus what the 660 on the 25 series was a 72 and a 92. So it's totally different AR options right there all in itself. Here is the part number for Hpfp. Comes with all the normal fittings. There is the compressor specs. So it's a 54, 67, 60, and 55. So they're able to run a smaller compressor and turbine wheel, but flow better because of the aerodynamic advancements that they've made with the G series turbos. So for the spool, it's going to range depending on who you're tuned by, what fuel you're running, how much boost you're running. But overall, this is the average. It starts around 2,800 and it goes to 3,800 on the peak boost, around like 25 PSI. So these are just, estimates right here for the average person running this turbo. Also to note, elevation plays a factor as well, not just the fuel and tune. So for the supporting mods, you're definitely going to need your basic bolt-ons, all stage 3, your air intake setups, your high flow downpipes, whether it's got a cat or a catless. Highly recommend the G series style downpipe. So it eliminates the ATP restriction off the turbo itself. So you're definitely going to want an exhaust as well to match up to the downpipe and the turbo. So you want a full 3-inch out the back. And not only that, who wouldn't want to upgrade an exhaust because it just sounds better. Of course, one of the first mods you should do on any, Focus ST or an RS is an intercooler upgrade. Now, the intercooler that I would suggest for this turbo, if you're planning going past 500 wheel, I'd go with the CVF intercooler. It's going to be the best option for this setup. Up to 500 wheel or below, it's going to be the ESP, Elliott Specialized Performance Intercooler. That is going to be your best bet. It's going to be a little bit lighter, but it's going to be efficient enough up to 500 wheels. So if you're staying in the range of the maximum, full bolt-on, big turbo, stock fuel limits, or even a 4-port with your stock engine, it'll be the perfect intercooler for you. Otherwise, if you plan on building the engine, going past 500, the CVF intercooler is going to be the best option for you. Use code BB5 on all CVF products. The link will be in the description. Let me know in the comments what you think of the G30-660 compared to the 25-660. Do you wish you went from the 25 to the 30 series or vice versa? Let me know. So here is the compressor map for the G30-660. As you can see, your efficiency range is going to be right around this area right here. These turbos are really efficient past that point, so we're going to go in the horsepower numbers now. But you can definitely see this turbo is good for up to 60 pounds of air per minute. So you definitely have some differences between the 25-660 and not only spool, but the horsepower as well. So what's nice is the 30 series is a better matchup for the 660 compressor wheel because it allows to maximize the efficiency, have less back pressure, and not only that, it has a better AR selection as well. So your efficiency range on G30-660 is going to be between 480 to 500 wheel horsepower. That's going to be where it's going to be the sweet spot for this turbo. Now the maximum is going to be 520, and honestly, it could probably even be higher. This is just for the 2.0, but on a 2.3, you could probably get up to about 550 on that number on full E85 with your 4-port aux fuel kit or the high pressure fuel pump, which also is the other bolt-ons they need if you want to maximize this turbo setup, because you're going to need a lot of fuel to support this turbo. So the price on this turbo is more expensive than the 25 series 660. From ESP, it's going to be $26.65 roughly, not including taxes. From ATP, it's around $3,000. So here is from Elliott's website right here. He sells the cheapest turbo kits available as far as the Garrett cores go. So just keep that in mind. Now they are more expensive than the Clayton kits which use Pulsar. These are true Garrett cores, so they're going to be more expensive because of the quality. Here is the ATP website, $3,000. So just keep that in mind. It's better to definitely go with the Elliott Specialized Performance because you're going to save your money if you want to go this route. So if you want to push things to the limits and maximize efficiency, you're going to be planning on building your engine, for example, and you want to, just make sure this horsepower can reach its full potential. You're going to want to get an upgraded manifold from Arc Enemy or Scooter, and also run the upgraded G series downpipe. Eliminates the ATP restriction that allows to run the stock downpipe. So there is the G30-660. Kind of compared it to the 25-660. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video and all the videos that we've done so far on the Focus ST Best Turbo Selection Series. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.